But and then I apologize to my Vikings fans. You know, you know, I'm over here talking about all of these other teams. I'm not talking about my Vikings. Nah, 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 nah. Y'all know what's the main focus? I keep telling y'all. The Minnesota Vikings takes up all of my energy, about 60%. I'll stick my nose in other teams or whatever, but I've been kind of quiet. I've been just watching. I know what's going on with my team. Got the new GM Teasley, which I'm a fan, but I'm just kind of watching. Just kind of watching. He gave a speech. I'm just watching him. I don't want to speak too early. I am an observer. So I'm just observing. But I kind of like what I see so far. I'm just watching his moves. I'm watching him like a hawk, watching who he fired, who he's bringing in, what he's doing. Came through, hit the ground running. The man gave his speech on the third. On the fourth, he was signing players. I'm like, what? Hold on. Let me. I can better show you than tell you. I'm gonna do this real quick and I'm gonna get up out of here. I've been here way too long. But so take away from Nolan Teasley intro media session. This was on the third. This was on the third. He had his little media day and his press conference and all of that. Viking signs that this is on the fourth. Because the Viking signs two rookie receivers, place one receiver on waiver. Like this makes me want to were they already going to make this decision, or he made this decision right when he came in? He already was evaluating everything, and he hit the ground and went to work, or the Vikings had already planned on doing this, and they just kind of ran it by him, and he was like, "Yeah, cool." Or was this all Teasley's doing? Was this already in play, or was this already Teasley's doing? If this was Teasley's doing, that says a lot. He's coming in here. He got a commanding presence already. First day, second, the day after the conference, he's already making moves. He already know what he wants to do. He placed one on waivers and signed two, so he's already making. And the guy is a great scout of talent. That's literally what's his job. That's what he did as an assistant to Schneider over there, and he learned a lot from Schneider. Worked with him for like forever. So, and like I say, I've already talked about Teasley. He's a great scout, but he have experience working with the analytic department. So he's kind of a two-headed monster, you know? So he's hitting the ground. He's signing players already. The Vikings on Thursday added two receivers and waived another as the team was concluding its second week of voluntary organized team activity. Now, like I said, this news, this was like the third. This was a few weeks ago. I saw this, but I'm just watching him, watching his move, watching what he's doing, seeing if it makes sense, watching the timing of it. So we'll see. These players that he's signing, are they going to make an impact? Are they, they're not going to be starters, but these are dudes that can play, you know, undrafted dudes that has great potential. My point is, even if they're not starters, it's all about getting the best bang for your buck. If these dudes Teasley's bringing in, if they can be utilized in the correct way, or the players um he's going to be involved with in the future, is he going to create another uh 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 is he going to create a dark side or a Legion of Boom? He was coming in to that Legion of Boom team. So he's been around some great Seattle teams. What is he going to bring to us? I'm looking at the talent level. If he's such this great scout and great talent level and has and can recognize talent at a higher level, and the Vikings front office is turning more of an analytical. So it's going to be a combination. I can't really speak to. I can speak on some things, but as far as his work, you know, I'll speak. I'll talk about what I think about the guy and all of this, and we'll evaluate the players. but he's super new. I can even say a lot. We just have to see the decisions he's made, how it's gonna play out later on. Then I'm gonna critique. I'm gonna be super like trust me. Trust me. Y'all gonna hear me talk about Teasley a lot. Well, he's kind of new and I gotta kind of give him a little breathing room. So I'm cutting him a little slack. I'm giving him a little breathing room. I can't be too critical of the guy right now, but I do see him. He's hitting the ground running. He's hitting the ground running, and he's supposed to be this great scout. Um, yeah, man, which is what we need. Definitely need that. We need somebody who, and that was the chink in Quasi's armor. He didn't have a great scouting background, but he was learning. He was getting into it. Great analytical background. But yeah, just watching Teasley, man, and watching the moves he's making. Um, oh, my mouse is tripping. But yeah, just watching Teasley, watching the moves he's making. Well, I can't judge yet. I just want to see these guys that he's signing, his moves. I want to see how they play out. I want to see how talented they are. Now they're not. He's not. This is players that weren't even drafted. So if these guys can make a name for themselves, or they can make, then that convinces me that okay, he know what he's talking about. But as an assistant, he's already convinced people like me, the franchise. You know what I'm saying? Because he did a great job out there. But just closely watching him. But I can't be super critical right now. Signed this guy. He signed somebody else that was signed. Tight end Marshall Lane signed him on the 16th. And another defensive lineman. Hold on. So he's signing players, man. He's signing players. And we need depth in this team. He's signing players. The Vikings are closing the offseason workout program by adding 2 players and waiving 2 players. Marshall Lance, TJ Hawkins. Okay. Put him in that tight end room. He looks swole. He looked like a defensive lineman. That's a tight end? Oh, that is the defensive. All right, all right. This is Javari Ritchie. This is not Marshall Lane. I was about to say, this dude is not a tight end. This is a lineman. This is yeah, this is the tight end, huh? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Oh, he's coming from Seattle. Okay, okay. So he's bringing his people in here. All right, okay. Got a great recognition for talent, bringing in some. All right. Hey, man, Teasley, do your thing. Do your thing, Teasley. Do your thing, Teasley. We're watching you. We're watching the moves, but I like what I'm seeing out of him right now. I just can't be too critical. I can't sing his praises, and I can't be. The guy is new. He's a new GM. You got to kind of let him do his thing, do his work, and then I'll criticize him on what I'm seeing moving forward. But so far, his background and these players he's signing, it sounds like somebody who knows what he wants. To hit the ground running, to waive this player, bring this player in. He got a couple of his guys. There's a lot of front office changing going in because his staff got to be guys he's comfortable with. I think a couple of dudes have gone already, and he got his guys coming in. So man, definitely some changes for this franchise. I just pray to God it's for the better. I pray to God that we're right about his scouting abilities, his recognition of talent. He can actually bring some great talent here to Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? And we can keep this team always in the conversation. We got the team. We got the coaches. We got the great owners. We got the facility. We got the just like we got Brian Flores and Kevin O'Connell on the same team as coaches. What are we doing? What are we doing, man? OMG, what are we doing, Vikings fans? This is crazy.